day on the Back on Fig platform, Smac was responding to my Crip Mac interview and had some statements about he didn't feel like it was fair that he was being used for content, and that I was stepping into street shit and purposely setting someone up for disrespect. Now, how anybody could glean that if they actually watch the content is beyond me. Because literally the only thing I did in the context, the only time that T-Rail and Smac were brought up was when I was literally talking about how I was catching Crip Mac up to speed about what's going on with No Jumper. And it was in reference to how come you didn't go straight to the No Jumper platform.
So you were talking about a group of people, and they just so happened to be in the mix of the people that were mentioned.
Yes, because what I said is the direct quote was, and there's a paraphrase, but it's damn near a direct quote. I was like, AD, it left, a lot of things have changed in No Jumper. AD left, and he's got his own platform called Community, and he said, shout out to AD. And I said, they clicked up. He said he clicked up with Smac and T-Rail, and before I could even mention Fig Community World, because what I was about to do is state the fact that Fig Community World is actually gaining more traction than No Jumper.
Flowers.
Yeah. You could call it flowers, but I'm not even going to go that far. I was just letting him know what was going on. Like, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. The podcast is doing well. It's putting numbers on the board. There's been a big paradigm shift. For people that aren't tuned into the podcast space, they hear the name No Jumper, you'll be like, yeah, No Jumper is where it's at. But anybody that's really been paying attention the past few months, you'd be like, damn. And if you went into a coma in February and someone would have told you that House Phone, T-Rail, AD, all these people that were the pillars of that platform are no longer there, they'd be like, it'd be a shock. You know what I mean? It'd be like, oh, what? Like, oh, fucking LeBron's not on the Lakers anymore?
Yeah.
So I'm literally trying to explain to this guy what it was. I wasn't like, yo, so you know that AD's clicked up with the Ubers. He's over there with your ops.
The premise of the conversation was general updating. What all that entails.
And I didn't say, how do you feel about T-Rail? How do you feel about... I don't think T-Rail took it right, because he was alluding to the fact, like, hey, like, I don't have a problem with Lush. Like, he's not welcomed on Back on Big anymore. He's like trying to say that, but the other people in the background are kind of chiming in, trying to incense the moment.
Yeah, that's when wires get crossed.
But the reality is, they had there's no recourse, because I don't think that they actually watched it. I think people just said, this is what you did. Or if you did, you watched like a 10-second clip.